Castillo's in trouble. Leeds steps in, and the fight is over. Towels coming from Dominic Kingo. Towels there from Dominic Kingo. Let's go. Stopped. Left off.
This is Thomas Lyons of Raps on TV here at the Royal National Hotel for the Islington home dinner boxing show. Sat with the very relaxed and I suppose geared out Dollar Daly.
Yes.
How you doing, Con?
Yeah, all good. Just supporting my club. The talents of amateur boxing. They're coming through. They're from juniors all the way up to seniors, from beginners all the way to elites. So yeah, great show. And really nice venue.
Yeah, you've got to talk to me about the outfit, man. Who's plugging you with this?
Obviously, love the leopard print. So it was a little bit last minute. It is a medium, so some room, but I'll go into it one day. And,
may not have a lot of room to manoeuvre with the jacket, but a lot of room to improve. Obviously, boxed in the Nationals in Nottingham a few weekends ago, and obviously it wasn't the result you wanted. But just suppose kind of talk to me a little bit about the fight. Boxed a very credible guy from Hoddesdon, won the tournament the previous year. Just talk to me a bit about what you learned from that fight and sort of the positives to take from that.
Yeah, well, obviously, firstly, I showed I'm definitely on that level. Honestly, I believe I've done very well. I thought I won the first round. Switched off a bit in the second round. He had a very good round in the second round. Maybe missed, used his skills. Then I switched back on, and I dominated the third round. So I believe I won the first and third. So did many people, but as boxing, split decision, it was 3-2 split. And it goes that way. It's not the first time a decision goes like that. It won't be the last time. So it's all about learning, and like I said, on that level, just I think it's about staying switched on the whole time, not rushing my work, and just also a bit of nerves. Now I've had that big stage. Finals, that's going to help me. I enjoyed it. Can't wait for the next one. So obviously, hopefully he's in it again next year, so I get my revenge. That's it.
Lot to contend with. Obviously, 2 weeks back to back, 2 fights, the quarters and the semis.
Yes.
Got through that, and then preparing again. And we sat down before the weekend just to talk about your chances in that fight. You said a very tough fight ahead of yourself, and again, like watching it from TV, looked very close, split decision, like you said. So, I mean, kind of not to be too gutted about it, but also knowing that there is kind of a lot of controversy, a lot of corruption in amateur boxing across with AIBA and all the other England boxing affiliations. So, I mean, just moving on to obviously your ambitions now. Haringey Box Cup's coming up, but also I know you're boxing in Scotland, I believe.
Yes, there's a possibility. We've got a Tri-Nations training camp next weekend, the 10th to the 12th. So hopefully impress there, do well, show them that I'm very fit, very skillful, and show my talent, my ability, and hopefully be chosen for the Tri-Nations. And I think that's in Scotland. I think. So do well there. If not, I'll be busy. I'll be kept busy. There's fights in Jersey, and in East Midlands Box Cup. So either way, I'm going to stay busy. And like you said, get ready for the Haringey, which is a good one.
Massive tournament, obviously Alexandra Palace, where all the amateur boxers congregate, and here tonight for Islington home dinner show. Obviously, there's a reason why you've splashed out the outfit, but also to support your stablemates. Had a few of them box Bobby Moore. Obviously, he didn't get the decision again, but boxed on the card. Islam from Islington, and a few of the other elite boxers. So it's good to come down and support. What was your kind of take on the? I mean, you've boxed on a previous home show. What's this kind of event on the grassroots level boxing like for giving these guys a platform to?
It's amazing. I mean, you've got a dinner show. It's an amazing venue, really nice changing room, big crowd, loads of crowds at the back, great atmosphere, big ring, big chandelier at the top. bit nice MC. Amazing experience. Really get these guys, get the juices flow for them.
You're gonna jump into the ring for a little introduction, or
you never know. You never call me. But this is amazing for experience, for all the nerves, especially with the beginners, for the 2, 3, 4 bouters, and even in the elites, they get them really performing. Because at this, a lot of pressure, a lot of eyes, a lot of people really expecting from you, and pressure makes diamonds. So there's hopefully a good few performances in there, and some class boxing, really nice people, and it's amazing, amazing venue.
Even got some of the pros down here. Jeff Ofori, Southern Area champion. Shannon Courtney made her professional debut not too long ago. So a lot of pro boxers kind of come down, support the grassroots tiers.
It's always great. It's always great that you've got to know where you've come from, because once you're at the top, then people are looking up at you, and they're striving. Your teammates, they become, your role models. So you've got to have good role models for them younger ones coming through. So it's amazing to see them.
I mean, the likes of Shannon Courtney, Jeff, also Sherelle Brown. I mean, even some of the Louis Lynn that you've sparred. How much do you learn from these fighters, the pros that have made that transition? They've learnt their craft. They're still learning their apprenticeship in the pro ranks, but not to the extent of which you kind of have to go through that phase in the amateurs. I mean, what do you learn from these kind of fighters?
I talk to these guys. They always give me advice and always like to pick their brains. Just about anything inside the ring and outside the ring, about preparation and about other fighters, who to watch. Always learning from them, and it's really nice that they give their time up for me and other boxers to share their knowledge. Because that's it. Because boxing is always evolving, always changing, and you want to be the complete fighter. You don't want to be one style. So it's always great to pick things from different boxers, and it's always nice to know the person.
Well, it's reassuring to know that the style outside of the ring matches the style inside of the ring. But it's good to know. And a few fights kind of recently, we were talking about only a few weeks back about who's going to win, previews and predictions. Vasily Lomachenko came through in devastating fashion against Anthony Crolla. Terence Crawford defends his WBO title against Amir Khan. Again, another fight that kind of, a lot of controversy afterwards, but more so kind of towards Khan. But in a way, looking at it from your perspective, those two fights, I mean, what was your take?
I mean, Lomachenko just showed how much he's developing in the program, because obviously, beginning he had that defeat against Salido where he wasn't that strong, wasn't a pro boxer, he was still amateur. Now he's really showing that he's really putting the mustard in his punches and he's really dominating, and he wants to hurt people in there now. So it's going to be good to see his matchups. But he broke his hand, didn't he? So.
Did you see that spite in his punches though? Kind of knowing when he bats Crolla up onto the ropes, let his shots go. Do you learn a lot from that to implement into your?
The way he touches, and then he picks the hard ones. Up and down, head and body. Just complete boxer. Crawford, another one, complete boxer. Just showed that he's as fast as Amir Khan. He's as skillful, a better boxer, and can't wait. Obviously, not nice to see Amir Khan going out like that, especially with everyone saying how he's such a big heart and so gritty to fight such a great fighter, and then goes out like that. It's not great, but it's hard to criticize him. It's fighting, but doesn't like he's quit. I still want to see the Brook fight. Definitely. I don't care if it's a main event, if it's Wembley. I don't care. I still want to see that fight. A lot of drama, a lot of background. I still want to see that fight. I feel Brook beats it. But,
what makes you say that though? I mean, looking at Amir Khan's resume, potential fights topping bills, like you got Joshua obviously made himself a marquee name in the UK with Wembley selling out 90,000, the Millennium selling out 80,000. So looking at sort of these massive shows, could you see that potentially maybe an undercard fight in the future?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they've got egos, so they're going to want that money, they're going to want that big stage, but Yeah, I would say that's fair enough to have the undercards under these big ones like AJ. I would happy with it.
Yeah.
I just want to see the fight. You know, I don't care where it is. I don't care how much they get in. I just want to see it. All the history, I just want to see it. You know, all the talking, I see it. And I want to see Crawford versus Spence. I think everyone wants to see that, really. I think it's Spence against Porter, isn't it?
Yeah, so another fight in the 147-pound division.
Yeah, it's
Furman's back out of inactivity.
Against Pacquiao.
Pacquiao. So I mean, there's the welterweight division at the moment's thriving. Big fights out there. Sort of, what's your take on the whole landscape? Obviously, Spence topping the tree. Got Terence Crawford, potential fight moving up from 140. So it's a healthy time.
Yeah, I think personally, I see Crawford being the top if he fights Spence or Furman. It's hard to see Furman back against the top ones because that 2-year layoff, that shoulder injury, it's hard to see him beating the top ones. So yeah, I think Crawford's getting stronger. Spence's class, I just see Crawford having a bit too many dimensions.
Yeah.
So yeah, but also I want a big shout out to Josh Taylor, one of my favourite fighters. Got a picture of him, when is it, 2 weeks ago or something. He's fighting May 18, gonna get that world title. I think he's gonna be one of the top pound for pound. And I think I'd like to see him move up to welterweight. But he's got a tough fight in the final if he goes through.
Against Baranchyk.
Yes.
In the WBSS. So.
And then yeah, I see him get through that. A tough fight. The guy's strong. Baranchyk. He's the champion. But and I really like Regis Prograis.
Yeah.
Really like him. Big fan of him. And I've said to my teammates, if them two meet in the final, I want it to be a draw. Because I like both of them. I admire both of them. Both great fighters. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Super Series. Really like to see that. Obviously I wanted to see a draw, but I see Josh Taylor having a bit too much speed, a bit too many like, dimensions, up and down head body shots, better feet than Prograis, but Prograis can really bang. So that's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, and obviously World Boxing Super Series bantamweights. Nayo Inoue defending his title against Lolita there. And also the other fight I think is Emmanuel Rodriguez IBF world title. So massive kind of time for WBSS series. Moving on to the heavyweight division. See massive talking point at the moment. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, multiple failed drugs tests in his preparation against Anthony Joshua. I mean, the heavyweight landscape, Fury, Brazil, White, they're all kind of in around the mix. What's your take on the whole scene at heavyweight?
I mean, yeah, it's terrible for boxing, for such a big stage of Miller. And now that it's not like a tainted meat, it's not an accident. He deliberately done that, or his coach deliberately done that. It's terrible to see, really bad on boxing. So, but I see Joshua taking out Ruiz Jr. within maybe 5-6 rounds. But yeah, respect for Ruiz to get in there, show notice. He's small and fast, so might some trouble might cause Joshua, but I see Joshua taking him out. I see Wilder taking out Brazil, probably same mid rounds. And Dylan White has a hard fight. Was it what's his name?
Oscar
Rivas, yeah.
On July 20th. So.
That's a tough one, but I like White. I see him always improving, and like he said, he can adapt in a fight. So I see him getting through that, possibly points, maybe late stoppage. I haven't seen much of this Ruiz, yeah, I want to see. And obviously Fury against Schwartz. Fury's going to come through that, actually.
Got a lot of criticism for that fight.
Yeah,
I know Schwartz ranked number 2 in the WBO. Fury's obviously come off that Wilder fight, looking to kind of establish himself in the top of the echelons of that division. But talking about Schwartz as an opponent, do you see that as a credible test for Fury?
I mean, I think it's fair because he did jump in the Wilder fight with only 2 little little warm-up fight. So, and everyone was saying it was too early for him. So I think it's fair to have him come back, have this fight, then go back into a big fight. You know, I think. What's his coach's name again?
Ben Davison.
Ben Davison didn't want him to rest before that Wilder fight, but he jumped straight into it. So I think it's fair to have this one fight and then jump back in with Wilder or something, a big fight, because he looks in great shape. You know, he's fit, looking stronger. He's a class boxer, so I want to see him in them big fights as soon as possible now after this.
Yeah, show's still going on. I want to let you get back, tuck into your dessert. Maybe
no
dessert.
Right, no, I'm back on it, ready for the next
back
one.
on it, staying active. Just a last note on yourself. How many fights do you want this year to remain active, stay in the gym for that progression stage now in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I've been busy this calendar year. 8 fights since January. Been very busy. Yeah, I want. So the season ends in June after Haringey. So I want, I'm seeing hopefully 3 fights in Haringey. If all goes well and I perform well, I want maybe 5 fights. I want to stay busy, at least 10 fights this season. And yeah, to have a good first season as a senior. So my first senior season, so I want a good strong season and to build momentum as a senior. Keep getting stronger, keep improving my skills, and then go into my second season as a senior even more confident, as a man, going into a man, and I just want to keep improving, really, keep putting people and displaying my skills. I say it's a progression, and can't wait. Got big fights coming up. So that's it. Look out for me.
Appreciate you giving us some of your time again today and supporting the platform.
Yes.
Thomas Lyons, Raps on TV, Dollar Daly.
Thank you, man.
Nice to chat.